Prince Lei,
At your service.
your maid the general. Bo Pai,
At your service.
assist him. Lead 50,000 soldiers and set out now. No delays.
Understood. What if the king of Yu refuses to give her back?
Then stomp all over the state of you. And bring me his head.
Understood. My lord, please hand me the declaration letter.
I have sent someone to give it to Prince Fuchai.
My lord, envoys of Wu are coming.
The princess has just come back. And they're already sending out envoys. Where are they now?
They've passed the 30 Li station.
Although there are tensions between Wu and Yu, we have to welcome the envoys of Wu. Go make preparations at the state guest house and welcome them as state guests. Do not delay.
Understood.
Your Highness.
Yes? Leave us.
Understood.
This is a declaration of war to the state of Yu.
Declaration of war?
Prime Minister Wu would like to ask you to send it to you.
Lord Envoy of Wu, I'm Messenger Yeong, representing the Prince Regent of Yu. I'd like to welcome your Highness to our state. I'll make the proper arrangements for your board and lodging. Please make yourselves at home. Wu and you have a long-term relationship in order to strengthen our friendly relations.
Lord Messenger, I have come to avert a battle between both our states, so I'd like to bring the princess consort back to Wu.
There is no hurry. Regarding your request, I need to report to the Prince Regent first.
Then please do so immediately. I can't wait here for too long.
On what grounds is he asking for my sister?
The envoy of Wu said that they must take back the princess consort at once, or a war would be inevitable.
At once? This is a threat.
How should I reply to him?
Don't reply. Just leave him be. At the guest house.
The Wu army is coming. Close the gates.
Reporting. Open up.
Guards,
Yes, my lord.
take this urgent message to the Prince Regent as soon as possible.
Understood.
Great General. Why wouldn't you report it yourself?
It's not the time yet.
Why?
I'd like to see the prince's attitude towards the 50,000 Wu soldiers.
In my humble opinion, the Crown Prince favors war.
Really? Even if the Crown Prince favors war, I need to wait for him to bring it up first.
If the prince insists on starting a war, what will you do?
I'm determined to not go to war.
Father-in-law, my respects to you.
I'm just stopping by. You don't have to bend down. Get up.
Father, we're greatly honored by your gracious presence.
Don't flatter me.
Reporting.
Guards, open the gate.
In less than 6 hours, there have been 3 urgent messages from Sherman Pass. It seems that Sherman Pass is in danger.
Understood.
Why didn't the great general come?
I've learned that the general said he is deploying forces and preparing army provisions.
He seems willing to fight.
I am not sure.
Tell him. I'd like to see him after he has finished his work.
Understood. Gufu, 50,000 Wu soldiers are marching towards us. You're such an experienced soldier that you must know the risk. Our state is weak and small, and we are surrounded by big states. One wrong move, and it's over for the country.
Do we have no chance of victory?
Where is the chance of victory? Our state will definitely be conquered.
Definitely be conquered?
Yes.
My lord,
What's the matter?
the Prince Regent's attendant is waiting at your residence.
Tell him. I will go see the Crown Prince now.
Understood.
Gufu. Do you know why the prince wants to see me desperately?
I dare not make wild guesses.
Let me tell you. The prince wants to fight Wu. He wants to force me to support him.
You're quite busy, great general.
What's so urgent, Your Highness? I'm at your service.
I'd like to ask you something.
Please go ahead, Your Highness.
What chance of winning do we have, if we have a fight with Wu?
Your Highness, do you really want to fight Wu?
It's not a good question. I'm not the one who wants to fight Wu. The Wu army is pressing us and I have to fight them.
I've deployed forces and prepared army provisions. As long as you give us an order, I'll go to the front lines with my men and fight the Wu army to the death.
Great general. Do you really have the resolution to fight to the death?
Yes, Your Highness. Although we only have 30,000 men, we are facing the risk of being destroyed. As long as we unite together, we will have the chance to defeat Wu.
Good. General. You have the resolution to fight to the death. I'm very much relieved. I'd like to ask you, how will you deal with the siege to Sherman Pass?
Prince Lei is a tactician. He laid siege to Sherman because he intended to wait for the chance to fight with our main forces. In my humble opinion, we can leave Sherman Pass alone. Defend it if we can. If not, Wu's army would underestimate us because they breached our defenses. We will then seek the chance to fight them.
Since you've taken everything into consideration, I don't have to worry too much.
I haven't considered that thoroughly.
Go on.
What I just said. was a win scenario. I harbor worries of losing, too.
In a war, there will be winners and losers. Enough. I won't delay you from deploying your forces. Remember, come to me if you have any problems. I'll take the responsibility.
Brother, I am sorry. I've let you and father down and got you into trouble.
Jivan, you've suffered a lot in the Palace of Wu. Now that you're back, don't overthink about it. Just stay here and focus on your recovery.
Brother, send me back. I don't want to hear others' criticism.
It's not your fault, this matter is beyond your control too, Jivan. You'd better have a good rest. No matter what happens, I'll be here for you. Yayu. Take good care of her. And find out who has been spreading rumors in the palace.
Brother,
Have a rest.
Your Highness, Wu's army came because they wanted to save face.
They wanted to save face. Does that mean we can afford to lose face then? We could have negotiated if Wu hadn't sent troops. But Wu's army is pressing on our border and trying to force us to surrender. Tell me, what should we do?
However, it was the princess who had run away first. We committed a breach of etiquette. Let's show forbearance towards them.
What if we are driven beyond forbearance?
Please think twice, Your Highness.
Yeong,
Yes,
are you going to tell me to not get angry?
in my humble opinion, we'd better not fight Wu now.
I know what you mean. Is there anyone who proposes that we fight Wu? Do you have any other opinions?
I have another opinion. Pardon my barging into court. Without your summons.
Just go ahead.
Thank you, Your Highness. I think the escape of the princess is not the main issue. Wu deploying forces at our border is the issue. How can we put the incidental before the fundamental? How can we focus on details but neglect the main issue? Is that how ministers should behave?
Go on.
Understood. Because the princess ran away, Wu deployed 50,000 soldiers at our border. They aimed at challenging and extorting us. They also wanted to show off their power. They didn't merely aim at retrieving a woman. They also intended to conquer us. Liu and Wu Zishu are good at associating with distant states and attacking those nearby. Only with this strategy could the weak state of Wu of 20 years ago become a great power today. Maybe Wu will be the leader in the north in less than 20 years. No matter how strong Wu is, we can't surrender to them. or it will be an acknowledgement of our allegiance to Wu. We will be reduced to being their puppet.
Well, you see. Why doesn't any official have the courage and bravery of Fudong? Fine. You may go now.
Understood.
Fudong,
Yes.
you kind of helped me out. Just this noon the general had filled me with courage. Now I'm frustrated by those civil officials.
Your Highness, Great General wasn't being honest with you.
What do you mean? What did you hear?
Your Highness, as far as I know, the ministers persuaded you to not fight with Wu, because the Great General had asked them to do so.
You mean they dissuaded me on the basis of the Great General's intent?
I also heard that the General's men are spreading the rumor that we'll definitely lose. I heard about it too.
He almost fooled me.
Your Highness, it's terrible if officials don't tell the truth.
It's even worse than that. Fudong, summon all the generals under the Great General's wing. I need to talk to them. Remember, don't let Shermai know about it.
Why?
I want to know what he wants.
Attendant,
Yes.
change all the servants and maids in Lady Tongli's palace.
Your Highness, what should I tell Lady Tongli if she questions me?
Don't say anything to her.
Understood.
Your Highness. Your Highness.
My lady.
Your Highness, what is my crime?
What's wrong?
You know what you've done.
My lady. The princess came back because she had no choice. Going by the family hierarchy, you're her elder. You should console her. How could you blame her so callously? You shouldn't have spread rumors.
How did I blame her? What rumor did I spread?
Is it necessary to repeat those words? I changed your servants and maids to teach them a lesson so that they watch their mouths.
You've gone too far. Your Majesty, I can't stand it anymore.
What's the matter?
Your dear daughter Water came back and caused a lot of trouble.
Come on, let's not talk about it today.
Why can't we talk about it? She is really influential. As soon as she set foot in our state, a 50,000-strong troop followed her here.
What are you talking about?
Father.
Well, my Jikwai is sensible.
I can't even say anything.
No, you can't. Come on, sit here.
Why?
You have a sharp tongue. You're insensitive.
She was wronged. Because of our state. Well, I was wronged. Because of her.
What do you want? Do you want to put all the blame on her? If so, you can just blame her for everything.
Mother, do you want to infuriate Father?
Come on. Don't be angry.
I just don't understand. Why you would push Wanner so hard?
I dare not do that. It was Her Highness who pushed me.
How did she push you?
It's all because I said that 50,000 Wu soldiers are now pressing on our border.
Didn't you tell me and Wanner about that?
With that, Her Highness vented her anger on me. Do you know? She has changed all my servants and maids. Every one of them.
All your servants and maids? Good. It seems I was right in asking her. to take charge of the rear palace.
What do you mean? Should I be bullied?
It's no big deal. She just changed your servants. Nothing serious.
Okay, fine. I deserve to be bullied.
You felt wronged. But I now know what the Crown Prince thinks.
Great General, here is the warrior who escorted the princess back.
Great General, I'm Hai.
You risked your life to escort Princess Jivan back. You made a great contribution, and you should be rewarded.
I only want to serve our state. I want nothing else.
Do you know that Wu's troops are deployed at our border now? Wu and you have fallen into this severe situation because of your foolhardy actions that were neither decreed by the king nor preceded by any orders.
Great General. The princess was harboring an unspeakable pain, so she'd asked me to help her escape from the palace of Wu. I did not dare to disobey her order.
How dare you make such irrational justifications? Ling Gufu.
At your service.
Take off his uniform. Expel him from the capital. Never employ him again.
Understood.
Great General.
Lord Messenger, you can't hold back the princess any longer.
She has been injured. Besides, it's not often that she gets the chance to return home. We should allow them some time to catch up as a family.
They can have a family reunion, but the military situation is critical.
Please be patient.
I can wait, but Prince Lei's 50,000 soldiers won't.
I've gone through the list. Generals, you were all promoted because of your achievements in wars, right?
Your Highness, you're wise. None of us have inherited our titles.
Inheritance is important. But I value war achievements more.
Your health is precious. Our small contributions aren't worth mentioning.
Please forgive my boldness, but I'd like to know whether your Highness wants to fight Wu.
You're certainly bold. Should you have asked that? What is the duty of a general? You should keep the people safe when the world is at peace and advance bravely when we're at war.
Understood. Great General. Great General. The Crown Prince summons 6 generals. I think the Crown Prince is determined to fight.
It is all within my expectations.
But the situation is critical now. You shouldn't skirt the issue anymore.
You mean I should come forward?
The minister's persuasion didn't work. Generals were turned down by the prince before they took their stand. You're the only one who can change the situation.
You're asking me to confront the Crown Prince personally?
That's the only solution.
It's not the right time. We'd better wait and see.
Great General. Wu's troops won't wait for us.
If so, I have to pay a visit to someone. I wish you well, Your Majesty.
Great General, please get up. You don't have to kowtow to me.
Who else should I kowtow to, if not your majesty?
The Crown Prince. Since I've entitled him to manage the state affairs. He is the ruler of our state.
Your majesty. Though I'm stupid, I know my ability will. If you hadn't helped and guided me, I wouldn't have been here today. Please, accept my humble gifts.
I don't care about gifts. They all have nothing to do with me. You'd better take them back and enjoy them yourself. I'm old, and my health is not so good. I do like to reminisce. I just hope that you can think of me often.
I dare not say I'm always thinking of you, but I feel grateful for you every day.
I'd like to consult you about something.
Please tell me what I can do for you.
Do you think 50,000 Wu soldiers came because of Wanner?
Actually, your majesty know perfectly well that Wu has been planning to conquer us for quite a long time. The princess escape is their excuse to attack us.
However, in my opinion, even without this excuse, Wu will attack us sooner or later.
I cannot agree more.
That's to say, Wu's troops didn't come because of Wanner.
But it's a fault that can be used as an excuse by Wu.
Then, you ministers are obliged to make it so that it cannot be used as an excuse.
Please forgive my boldness. Such a decision needs to be made by the Crown Prince.
The Crown Prince? Maybe you have no other suggestions, other than asking him to cede territories and pay indemnities, right?
I dare not make that kind of suggestions. Every inch of the territory
was captured by you and your army.
How can we give them to others?
That's to say, you're plotting against my Wanner?
It's not that I don't want to rescue our state from danger. I just don't want to let you down.
I see. You still want to sacrifice Wanner. Fine. You may go now. Guards, throw all these rubbish away.
Your Majesty.
Great General.
My lady.
What did the king talk to you about?
The king is blinded by family affection, and he wants to fight Wu.
He was testing you.
Testing me?
You know that the Crown Prince hardly heeds the king's words nowadays. The king wanted to see, where do you stand on the matter?
I am not in favor of war.
That's right.
But the Crown Prince insists on fighting.
Great General. If you don't fight, how can the Crown Prince fight?
My lady, I'll get going.
It was my fault. I shouldn't have had you involved in a political marriage with Wu. They want to conquer us? Then just let them come. I can't make mistakes anymore.
Father, I know You did that for the survival of our state.
Don't be sad. Have more rest and recover soon, got it? Yayu. Please take care of Waner.
Yes, Your Majesty.
His Majesty has arrived.
Your Majesty.
Rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
What suggestions did the ministers give you?
All kinds of suggestions.
Do you plan to cede territories or pay indemnities?
I won't cede cities or pay indemnities.
Do you plan on negotiating with Wu?
I did think about negotiations, but they are quite ambitious. Peaceful negotiation won't work.
Then, we'll fight with them?
We should prepare for the war.
Is Shi Mai willing to go to war?
He didn't say no.
I don't think he will fight.
Your Majesty. Isn't it premature to say so?
No, it's not. I heard it myself. Tell your sister. Don't drag the rest of us over her own matters.
Why don't you tell her yourself?
I'm old, I can't stand tears.
But she will die if she goes back to Wu.
If she doesn't go back to Wu, you will be doomed.
I just came back to see my father and brother. Now that I've seen them, I don't have any lingering regrets.
You're overthinking it.
Tell my brother. Tell him. I have caused all this trouble. So I'll end it myself.
Jivan. You misunderstood your brother. He is capable and conscientious. He has always been worried about you all these years. He often says to me, if father consented to it, he would rather be an envoy in the state of Wu, instead of the Prince Regent, so that he can go there to visit you. To see whether you are enjoying your life there. He wants to know if you have been bullied in Wu. Did the Crown Prince of Wu bully you?
No, he didn't.
Then who did?
Don't push me.
Tell me. You can tell me everything. Come on, tell me.
Who is there?
Father, it's me. Father, I'd like to talk with you about our family.
All right, come here.
Thank you, Father.
Come sit here. Why are you still up? You're angry with me. Because of Waner.
I dare not. Father. Lately, I've thought about the time when Jivan was in the palace. I remember when she got married. On the day of her departure, you couldn't sleep or eat. You even cried at night.
I had no choice. The king of Wu forced me to marry her there.
Why are you so cruel now that you insist on sending Jivan back to Wu? I don't really understand.
If I refuse to send her back, they will have an excuse.
You're right. But have you considered this? If they won't retreat even after we send Wanner back to Wu, what should we do then?
If it came to that, I won't be the one blamed by the people, but the king of Wu.
Does it matter? 50,000 Wu soldiers are deployed at our border. They won't retreat. Moreover, even if we send Jivan back, a battle is inevitable.
I know. War is all that you can think of. How can we fight with them? We're too weak to withstand a war. All the ministers have no will to fight, they're all scared to death. How can we fight with Wu? I've told you, in order to control the ministers you must go with the flow. If you go against the flow, you might momentarily win, but you'll end up dead or in a situation beyond salvation.
Father, if a king submits to his minister's pressure, he will achieve nothing.
How dare you? Fine. You're the Prince Regent, you should make the decision. But you must. You must think twice.
Do I have the right to make the decision?
You may go now.
Thank you, Father. I'll take my leave. What's wrong? You may go now.
Understood.
What happened?
Can you have your sister stay here?
Have my sister stay here? We have no choice. You can go beg Father.
Go beg Father? It's no use.
Father can't even help you. What can I do?
Your Highness. She can't go back to Wu.
Surely, you jest. Yayu. You'd better not get involved in state affairs. Once she returns, peace will be restored.
What if she has to suffer in Wu?
Everyone has to suffer hardship.
What if she has to endure humiliation there?
I don't understand.
King Helio of Wu is a despicable old man. He raped your sister.
Did she tell you this personally?
Yes. She did.
Then why has she not informed Father? Why did she not tell her father? She is his daughter.
Your Highness. Would it really have helped?
Help? He has failed to protect his daughter. So how is he fit to protect the country?
Don't be angry, Your Highness. We must find a solution now.
There is no proper solution. Unless she is dead.
Don't talk nonsense.
What nonsense? Why did you come to me to talk nonsense? 50,000 Wu soldiers are deployed at our border. All of them said she's the cause of it all. In fact, it's just an excuse of Wu, and everyone knows that. But all the officials are cowards, they dare not engage in war. And now, you came to force me to have her stay. I have an idea. Unless I'm the king.
I understand your difficulties. But at this rate, you'll drive your sister to death.
She should die for our state.
Your Highness, you're the only one who can save her.
I can't save her. She has to go back. She shouldn't bring disgrace upon you anymore. In addition, I shall see whether her return would really bring peace to us.